Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Break, and in this week's PC gaming news, we've got Overwatch 2 becoming free to play, Fallout 5 is looking to be about a decade away, and a few other random titles, especially one of them that looks a little different. So what we got, guys, in this week's gaming news? Well, there's a new God of War game coming out, and rumour has it it'll be launching in November, which is a little odd, as in Sony's State of Play it didn't really get mentioned at all, or in the Summer Games Fest. However, this one will be called Ragnarok, and the reason it's first up is because a lot of Sony's exclusives are now coming to PC, so I thought I'd throw this in. There's no doubt this will be around the corner at some point for us PC players. If you haven't played a God of War game, then I suggest, if you're able to, give them a go, as they are pretty brilliant. Plenty of cool cutscenes, a decent story, as well as a nice little mix of gameplay. Definitely worth a look for sure. Next up, we've got Overwatch 2. Now, Overwatch 2 is going free to play. It's coming in October, and obviously free to play games have the usual gubbins, in this case a battle pass. Now, Overwatch 2 will be classed as a live service title. The battle pass will obviously be their way to fund the future development of the game, so they are actually removing loot boxes in favour of direct purchases for skins, etc. So no more random, what am I going to get when you buy something? You will buy what you want, skin-wise. We saw the new hero in the form of the Junker Queen, who looked quite interesting. I played the Overwatch 2 beta, and it's now going to be a 5v5, not 6v6, so quite a change to the way teams will have to play, alongside some major changes for the current hero's abilities. So the good thing about going free to play, i.e. the live service, is that they will now have to add new maps, skins, heroes and modes consistently for every season to keep things fresh. As you can see from their roadmap here, it's a free to play service, like I said, PvP reimagined, blah blah. They got the seasonal model, so free updates every 9 weeks to ensure there's always something new to experience, and that's a good thing about free to play live services. You got cross progression on multiple platforms, and you got PvE experiences that will be quite a base for the game. Actually, I think Overwatch has a cool story and cool characters. I think PvE experience could be a huge thing, but the main important thing is a content roadmap at the bottom. So October the 4th is when season 1 starts, and you're going to get 3 new heroes, 6 new maps, 30 plus skins, a new battle pass obviously, a new mythic skin, whatever that means, and a new game mode. Season 2, tank hero, map, new skins, battle pass and a mythic skin, and in the future seasons obviously there's going to be more heroes, maps, skins, battle passes, different modes, and the PvE will begin in 2023. So I think it's a positive thing moving forward, but obviously, as always, well, time will tell. Valheim, it's a game that took everyone by surprise last year. Well, that is moving to Game Pass. I loved it and played it a ton when it first came out. Plenty of shenanigans with my friends and my wife as well. It was actually really good fun. And if you're into survival games and like a bit of Vikings, mythological type stuff, then this one's worth a blast. The game has a rather cool graphical style, as you can see here, and honestly, it looks fantastic sometimes. And I think, if I remember, the entire game was about a gig. So if you've got Game Pass for Xbox or PC, then you're in for a little treat with this one. So last week we looked at the Summer Games Fest. Now, there's been more expos since then, like the Devolver one, you've had the Xbox Showcase and the future game shows as well. There's a lot going on, and I kind of missed the one big show, like the E3 show, but hey-ho, what else have we got? We touched on Starfield last week, and now we know there's going to be cutscenes from space to planet, so no seamless transition from space to a planet now, but we kind of knew this anyway. Now, Bethesda are known for bugs and stuff in their games, and looking at the trailer for Starfield, you can see some performance issues as it seemed to slow down in some places, but it's not coming until 2023, so I'm sure all of this will be ironed out, and I'm looking forward to giving it a go and seeing if this is, of course, a space Skyrim. And again, this will be an Xbox Game Pass Day 1 release, so that's another win for Xbox Game Pass owners. Another title from Bethesda will be Fallout 5, and we've been told that it will be after The Elder Scrolls 6, so that's going to be about a decade. So The Elder Scrolls 6 is apparently still in pre-production, so Fallout is obviously just a glimmer in Todd Howard's eyes at this point. Fallout 5, we could actually be looking at 2032 or longer. I know, it absolutely sounds mental when you think about it, but if you're needing a Fallout experience, there is a recently modded Fallout 4 mod called Fallout London, which is absolutely mental. It's got dialogue, voice acting, the whole shebang. It's essentially a DLC-sized mod for Fallout 4. You gotta love modders, right? It actually looks kind of cool, so go check that out if you need a Fallout fix. There's also a game that I've seen on Steam, and it's not currently out yet. You can wishlist it. It's called Derelicts, and it looks kind of like it's trying to do everything. If we look at the gameplay here, it looks sort of like The Forest meets Satisfactory meets Rust, and it's a survival game, of course. And it says on Steam, after crashing on Earth with a space shuttle, you and your friends have to start from scratch, explore, build a base, then defend it against mutated animals and humans. Find the origin of the defense mechanism that triggered a wave of radiations on Earth, forcing the most privileged part of mankind to go and live on space stations. So you got the usual: chop down trees, find metals, gather resources, use the power of the wind, the sun and water to generate electricity, and power up your base by building water wheels, turbines, solar panels. And brace yourself for weather changes that will affect your electricity production, i.e. frozen rivers, stopping your water wheels, night affecting your solar panel production, etc, etc. So obviously it's got electricity, it's got smelting, hunting, base building, obviously survival in it, and there's even a dog that you can befriend who will help you fight, well, whatever this is. But I thought I'd throw this in, as I'd never heard of it till recently, and it's made by a single developer, which I am completely, and every single time, always amazed at. So go check that one out if that piques your interest. It's even got a Discord you can join and potentially get a playtest for it. Speaking of Discords, I have a Discord. It's rather quiet, however, feel free to join in. Let me know what game you're looking forward to, or even tell me what content that you would like to see on the channel, and I'm more than willing to have these massive ears open for you. And remember to give the video a like if you got something from it, and consider subscribing if you want to see more from me. But before you go, the Steam Summer Sale is coming in a few days, and it's set to be from June the 23rd till July the 7th. As always, jump onto Steam, scroll through the abundance of games that have huge discounts on them, add them to your library, and never play them. I know I'll be there. Well, that's all from me in this week's game news. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.